Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for tuning into this special edition of According to Sacha podcast. And we're here with you with our conversation series. Yes, of course, we stream live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, we are here for a special edition because today we have an international guest. That's right, you guys. We are international today. So we have Miss Bianca Ayila from Dublin, Ireland. She's an entrepreneur and a talk show host of her own show, The Real Talk with Bianca. I'm sorry, The Real Talk with Bianca show. So I will be bringing her up shortly. But before we get started, of course, I got to go through the routine, right? So, like, follow, and share. Like, follow, and share all of our platforms. Once again, we come to you live every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays. Now, we are special this morning, so I came to you a little early in the morning, but it's all good. But we definitely want you to like, follow, and share all of our platforms. We are here streaming via StreamYard, but we're also on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And then our audio broadcast is on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. So if you're listening, like, follow, and share. If you're watching, like, follow, and share. Go across. If you're watching, go listen. If you're listening, go watch. And if you're on YouTube watching, definitely subscribe to us. Subscribe to the channel. Hit your notification button. So in that way, you're always notified on whenever, according to Sasha, is going to come to you. You never know when we're going to do a pop-up. You never know when we're going to do something outside the norm. That's just me, how I flow. But we want you to stay connected. And most of all, everything that you do with following and sharing and liking every post, every video, every audio version on the streaming platforms, you're not just doing that for this platform, but you're also doing it for those who are on this platform. We want every entrepreneur, every creative, everybody that steps on this platform to have a voice in sharing their products or service or the wonderful things that they're doing. And we want that to get out to as many people as possible. And you guys make it happen. So I want to say thank you so much for what you've done so far, but we got a long road to go. We have more episodes. We have more conversation series coming up. We're just doing this thing and let's just make it big and just be impactful to the world. So that is my spiel. But before I bring on Miss Bianca, I am going to show you guys two sponsored ads that I have this morning. That's right, two sponsored ads. If you want to become a show sponsor, definitely reach out to us. Here's the email right here, according to Sacha at gmail.com. If you want to be a show sponsor, I'll reach out to you. My team will reach out to you and give you all the details of how you can do that. But we want to make sure that everybody have an opportunity to share their products and services. So we definitely want to get you on. So I got three commercials for you. So three commercials. And then after the last one, I'll have Miss Bianca up with us. Okay? Hey, contact us to see how you can promote your products on According to Sacha podcast. Shakina Luster, author of The Prophet, a Christian fiction book full of action, and Single Mom, a collective of single mothers that have come together to share their story. Purchase the book today at info@shakinarenee.com and advertise with us at according to Sacha@gmail.com.
Hey family, this is Chanel from Power Couples in Business, and I'm so excited to have you guys here. We are going to teach you how to use Groupon to grow your business. We have used it, we've helped others use it, and now we're super excited to help you use it so that you can start seeing some leads come into your business, so you can start attracting clients that already want what you have. These leads are already buying your products on the Groupon platform. Now we're going to show you how to turn those Groupon clients into your clients. So go ahead and let's get started with growing your business with Groupon today. Or check out our website, www.powercouplesinbiz.com. That's powercouplesinbiz.com.
All right, so y'all watched the two ads. You had Shakina Luster. She was talking about her books that she have. Definitely just reach out to them for her books. You have Power Couples in Biz. powercouplesinbiz.com. Reach out to them. Definitely, if you want to get your products and services out there in Groupon, they are definitely the team that can help you do that. So, once again, I am delighted to bring to you Miss Bianca Ayila of the Real Talk with Bianca show out of Dublin, Ireland. And she's also an entrepreneur. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her up right now and say, hi, Miss Bianca. How are you? You're on mute. You're on mute.
Unmute. Wow.
Yes.
Yay, finally.
Hey.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sasha, for having me on your amazing podcast. I'm super delighted to
Oh,
be here.
thank you. Thank you. I am so delighted to have you here as well. And, I was just on your show this week, and that was such an exciting time. So I really do appreciate it being on your show as well and just being able to just interchange with each other. I think that, when you are building connections, it doesn't have to just be face to face, it could be over the internet. In our case, we're across the world from each other. So social media has definitely brought us together, and I'm so appreciative of that. And so I have just a little few things. The way conversations work, it's just going to be organic flow, and I always start off with this one question I love to just ask everybody, and that is, who is Bianca?
Wow. 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 Who is Bianca? Well, Bianca Ayila is a mom of three amazing boys. Um, I'm a woman that loves God. I'm a woman that loves to sing. I'm a gospel music singer.
Okay.
And I'm a digital entrepreneur. I'm a lifestyle coach. And I also mentor people in business as well. So, in a nutshell, Bianca Ayila is this once shy girl that is now turned into a talk show host. And my passion is to help people. And yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Maybe let me stop it there so that I don't go far. Maybe wait for the next
Well,
questions.
you're perfectly fine. What I love so much about what you just said, that there's two things: that you were a shy person, now you're
Mhm,
this talk show host, you're out there singing, you do all these amazing things,
mhm,
and and you love helping people. And that's
mhm,
one of the things that is at the core of who I am too. I used to be that shy girl. I still am kind of shy.
mhm.
People don't really believe me, but I was that shy girl at one point. And I was, to do any of this that I'm doing right now was furthest from my mind, to be honest with you. And but now we're here. You're here, we're here. And it's because of that reason that we said yes to what we're doing. We met. And it was one of the things you asked me during when we were
Oh,
talking.
sure. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
and you said, what led me to accept your friend request? And I just shared with the people, just based upon what you just said, is what I really kind of view. I go through, I vet I try to vet everybody that I
Mhm,
accept a friend request from. And I look from their pictures to what they have visible, as much as they have visible on their page. And I saw what you had, you listed in your bio, but also I said, okay, she has a very inviting look about her. And, I said, you know what? Let's do it, say less. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that I did. So thank you so much for even reaching out to me. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Wow. I also like to say thank you. Sorry, it's my first time to use this StreamYard. I'm still trying to get aligned with
Oh
you, and
yeah.
I feel like I'm a little bit off, but
Oh, you're fine.
all right. So I'm so glad. I'm happy. I'm delighted that to be on your show, and I'm glad that you accepted my friend request. Obviously, as well. Before I would send somebody a friend request, I don't just randomly send people friend request. I'll go and have a look. What is this person about? What kind of energy does this person? You know. What is their personality? Is this person my tribe? or not my tribe. So those are the things that, so when I looked at you, I thought you were someone that I could easily like relate to. I felt that we could have certain things in common. And I'm glad that I sent you that friend request. And I'm happy that you said yes to my friend request.
Yes, thank you. And
Yeah.
this is right here is a prime example of what networking really could look like. You
Hmm.
know, yeah, I mean, I know that with this whole day and age that we're in, of course, everything is digital. The pandemic really pushed a lot of things more so in that realm as far as doing business online, even the more.
Hmm.
But even networking opportunities are there, and it makes it easier. Like I said, I don't know if I could easily say this. Like, you're across the pond. That big Atlantic Ocean.
Oh
And,
yeah.
over in Dublin, Ireland. And so being able to connect with you and still be able to laugh and see how there's some commonalities there at the core,
Hmm.
that is
Hmm.
very, like, I really appreciate things like that. I do.
Hmm.
And I'm a person that's about relationship building. It's not
Hmm.
just a one off. If we could build something out of it, hey, you know what? I'm here. Even if we're
Absolutely.
just do
Hmm.
Messenger or WhatsApp,
Hmm.
whatever we got to do, I'm here. So I really love that. And I think that being able to share that narrative to so many people that's watching or that will watch and listen is
Hmm.
very a great thing for us to really do right now with this connection.
Hmm.
And like you said, you love helping people. So would you say that through your platform that you help so many people through your business or even your singing?
Wow. Yeah, I'll start with with the business aspect of it. Obviously, the mission of our business is to inspire healthy living around the world and promote extra streams of income. So, to me, seeing that I was already somebody that loved helping people, when I got connected to this company, I loved the mission, and I thought, what other better way than this, you know, than to help people stay healthy, make it a lifestyle for them to be happy, to be healthy, eat healthy, and exercise like healthy lifestyle, and also teach them and help them to build digital businesses, or help them to create extra sources of income, which are things that I believe that are very important and capital in people's life. Like, I mean, we just came from the pandemic now. I mean, you know that health is like a commodity now. It's
Yeah.
like, it's the most precious thing right now. Everybody is like, pandemic made people to take their health more seriously. That's
Hmm.
actually when I started this business that I'm into right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And the reason why I jumped onto this opportunity anyway, I would say, was because I had health challenges.
Hmm.
So I was very like scared, because obviously, the scare, they say if you have health issues, you're at a higher risk of getting affected by, by the
Hmm.
virus and so on. So because the company that I'm dealing with works with products that help to also support and boost your immune system, among other health like benefits. So I just said, yes, what other better thing to do than this, to for me to stay healthy, help and teach other people to stay healthy, and
Yes.
as well as making extra income and teaching them to do the same.
Oh yeah. I mean, and that's one good thing when you can stay healthy and really increase your wellness and make
Mhm.
money at the same time.
Mhm.
Like who doesn't want that?
Absolutely nobody. Like, I think everybody wants that. And considering also that so many people lost their jobs during
Yeah.
the pandemic, and even though, like, even people that had businesses were affected, some businesses shut down.
Yeah.
So, I feel that this was the perfect fit, and I'm so happy that I'm into this. It gives me so much delight and pleasure to be on such a mission.
Yes, that's
Mm.
wonderful. That's wonderful. Just want to take a
Mm.
second right here because we have people chiming in.
Okay.
Definitely, guys, we want y'all to be engaged with us. We have September
Mhm.
Hicks. She said, Good morning, September. And Linda Moore.
Yeah.
We have, they just love what we're saying. September just basically said she was once that shy girl and she still
Mm.
is at times. So I can't tell September because you out there, girl. You out there doing your thing. She's
I
another
know,
person
hey?
I sit with too. So yeah, I see you. And I think all of us shy girls are out here, it's
Mm.
something wonderful about that because, like I said, when I was growing up, I yeah, I was just comfortable being in the background or, everybody still always knew who I was, but I just always stayed in my own lane type of thing. And I
I
called
know.
myself a little trendsetter at the time.
Mm.
But like I said, just I never imagined being that person that would sit here doing interviews with people, going out there speaking. That was something that I really had to embrace. And
Mm-hmm.
but I'm glad that I did, because even on that journey I'm still here and I can share with so many people, and just like yourself and like September,
Mm.
and the things that we're doing in our own lanes, that's bringing us all together. Let's see what else, who else is out here saying something. Yes, is it Ify or Ifly? Sorry, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, so I'm just gonna pop you up here. And she says,
Oh,
yeah,
oh
we
yes.
all need
Oh, thank you so
to
much,
help
Ify.
you
I
out.
know her. She's
Ify?
a friend. Yeah.
Oh, how do you pronounce her name?
Ify.
Iffy. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you
Yeah.
for joining us, Iffy. So yeah, healthy living is very essential. So definitely we want you guys to chime in. If you have any questions for Miss Bianca, definitely ask those questions. So I'm gonna ask you another one, Miss Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you said that you got into the health and wellness business, especially during the
Mm-hmm.
pandemic. What were you
Mm-hmm.
doing before?
Well, like I don't know where you want me to start from. But what I can say is, back in Africa, I worked, and then at a certain point, I did own my own business. I
Mhm.
was selling antique furniture,
Okay.
and life happened, and then my business collapsed. I was depressed and so on. I was diagnosed with kidney disease and blood pressure at the same time. Like my whole life turned around, and then fast
Mhm.
forward to that, I found myself way here in the Republic of Ireland. When I arrived here, I actually was studying for the first, like, let me say, 3 4 years.
Mhm.
I was in college and I was in uni. So I just got to a point that I felt like, yeah, to study is good, is great, yay. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, if you're not making money as well, I have family to support back in Africa. I
Okay.
have a family to support. I have needs here. So like, I just thought, I mean, it's about time. Like, I would say that I've been someone that is always loved to be my own boss. Like,
Yeah.
it's something that I've loved from my childhood. So that's
Mhm.
how I eventually, when I saw this opportunity. Actually, the last course that I studied, I was doing my honors degree in business.
Mhm.
And I remember at one point they were like, I was like supposed to write down the kind of businesses. Like, I have had these big like goals, big dreams that I
Yeah.
want to be able to own this, own that, do that, and do this, do that. But I was saying to myself, okay, yes, I have these big dreams, I have these big goals, but I don't have any capital, I don't have any money.
Yeah.
Where am I going to get this money to
Mm.
realize all these amazing and great dreams that I have? And I believe that it's the same case with so many people out there. People have those great and big dreams, but they are looking for a path. They are
Mm.
looking for a way that
Mhm.
can give them that access. So this business was just exactly the thing.
Mhm.
What attracted me about the business, first of all, seeing that was someone that was into a business, I was studying business. I the fact that the franchise
Yeah.
was very, very, like, it's the amount that you pay to join as a franchisee, like, is close to
Mhm.
nothing.
Yeah.
It's a money that you can just go to the shop and buy like yourself lunch or dinner and it's
Uh-huh.
finished.
Okay.
And to me, knowing the fact that like at a certain time in Africa, I wanted to buy a
Mhm.
franchise for food, and I know how much they told me that it cost. It cost an arm and a leg. There was like a franchise which was like KFC. We
Mhm.
do KFC as well in Africa.
Yeah.
There was something like that, and there was a like a burger, sorry, a pizza. franchise also I was interested. So I was still, before my business collapsed, the one that I told you I was into furniture and so
Yeah.
on. Those are the things that I was looking into. And I
Mhm.
was also thinking into, I was trying to look at my options to
Yeah.
expand maybe also into property development as well. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
what hopefully, yeah.
That's amazing story. Just in one portion of the story that you have in this
Mhm,
conversation, um, being able to go across cultural lines
mhm,
and start your business. I mean, you had the challenge that you were faced with one business. You
mhm,
persevered through that. And then
mhm,
you went to a whole nother country. And now you're
mhm,
here with a
mhm,
new business and, thriving in your own way. And that is such a wonderful thing. And just such a great example, even for Women's History Month that we're in right now. I know that International Women's Month is going to be on or National Women's Day
mhm.
is going to be on Tuesday, but we're just ahead of the game with you right here. So we're just going to deem this broadcast
Yeah,
to be the pre International
yeah, yeah.
Women's Day episode of According to Sasha. I
Mhm,
really think that is so phenomenal for you to really just take a challenge, come out of that, go to another country, and just be in your lane what you're doing. So let me
mhm,
ask, so what is the difference between when you were in Africa with your
mhm.
business and in Ireland with your business? Even though it's a digital business now, but are there any differences in that?
Yeah, the difference is actually great. That's what made me to join this business because remember I said I joined this business because I didn't need to invest anything in the business.
Okay.
First of all, it's the
Mm-hmm.
type of business you don't have to invest anything. All you invest is your time. You
Mm.
understand? So that is what really caught my attention, considering that I wanted to buy a franchise. It cost an arm and a leg, and I had the price of like joining here to be a franchisee in this
Mm-hmm.
company. I was like, oh my God, this is like it felt too good to be true. At a certain point, I thought it was a scam. It wasn't real.
Mm.
But I say, you know what? In life, I'm a go-getter. I say, you never
Yeah.
know until you try. Because there was people that I knew that were
Mm-hmm.
doing it. And I say, no, I've seen, I've been following these people and I see that it's working for them. So let me try as
Yeah.
well. So the big difference there is what the organic business that I had, obviously you had to pay rent,
Mm-hmm.
right? You
Yeah.
have to stock, you pay suppliers, you have to pay staff, pay yourself, pay bills, lights,
Yeah.
all the thing, all the things that are needed required
Mm-hmm.
in the business. And now when it comes to an online or digital business, I don't need to stock, I don't need to ship, I don't need to invoice. So I don't even need to pay an accountant.
Okay.
Everything is done there. I have a virtual office, I have a digital website,
Mm-hmm.
which is included in the franchise fee that I pay only once in a year,
Okay.
which
Wow.
is less than, which is about sorry, $52. My apologies,
Oh,
my
no
child.
worries.
Sorry about that. I didn't know my laptop was low. Apologies for that.
No
Yeah,
worries.
yeah. So where was I? So I was talking about where was I? Let me
Talk
come
about
back.
the digital office that you have.
Oh yes, yeah.
Go,
So
go
I have
ahead.
a virtual office where I have shoppers. People can shop from over 25 countries,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I can have people to join my business from all those countries as well, including America as well. So which is really really amazing. I've got to meet so many different people. I network more. Like
Mm-hmm.
with a business where you're in the shop sitting waiting for people to buy,
Mm-hmm.
is kind of like different. I
Yeah.
find this is much more easy and more flexible, and because you take your business wherever you are, as long as you have your smartphone with you, you have your iPad, your laptop, wherever
Mm-hmm.
you are, you can be in the bathroom,
Yeah.
someone is calling you, easing yourself, you are making money,
I know.
someone is placing an order or you're chatting with someone.
Uh-huh.
So
Exactly.
that's what gives me so much pleasure,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that it gives you that flexibility. The one thing that I've noticed in life,
Mm-hmm.
when I was working in Africa, I used to work Mondays to Saturday before I had my business.
Okay.
And you know what? I didn't even have time for myself to even look myself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So like you don't even enjoy, even no matter how much money you can be making, if you don't have freedom, you don't
Yeah.
have, time to enjoy that money, like it's
Mm-hmm.
useless. And also I had to watch my grandmother raising my children instead of me to be able to, like, because when I come back from work, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'll cook, or maybe somebody has cooked already. I just want to take my shower or sleep, or maybe if there's a church program, I go for choir practice or
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. When I come back, I just want to eat and sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm wrecked and I'm exhausted. But with this business, I can multitask. I can be cooking,
Yeah.
watching my kids. I'm doing my business, making money. I'm making money while I'm sleeping.
Uh,
You know.
oh
Yeah.
yes.
So that is,
so,
that
you,
is.
so you you've made it so easy for yourself because then you could have residual income coming in just
Mhm,
at all times of the day, the night, or whatever. You have those self-care moments for yourself, things
mhm,
to help, continue to feed your spirit by, going to church and your programs
mhm.
that you have, and then most of all, you have that time with your kids, and understanding that flexibility and freedom of entrepreneurship. That is such a
Absolutely.
great
Mm,
example. Yeah. Because we know we have so many people that watch and they have these businesses and always trying to find that balance. And that's one
mhm.
thing that I believe, I'm glad you found that for you in what you're
And
doing.
another thing I want to add, the community. Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
Like, not even talking about, like, you see, we've connected with you. Through you, I'm going to connect with other people. Other
Yeah.
people will connect to me through you as well.
Right, right.
Which is really amazing. Even like with the people that are in the business, we already have a broad community. Like, there are people that in real life I wouldn't never have met face to face, from
Yes.
different backgrounds and different standards of life,
Mm-hmm.
but through this amazing mission of business, I've been able to meet amazing people. And the other thing I love about it, we are having fun. If
Yes.
you're doing a business and you're not having fun in it, then you're not doing
Mm-hmm.
it the right way.
Oh
So we
yeah.
have fun. Our company, there's so much great incentives. There's so much like activities. There's nothing like I've worked for different companies in Africa. Like, I mean, even in here in Europe, you can work, there's places you can go. You can still put in your best, but you're not appreciated. You will
Yeah.
see someone come in tomorrow after you, yet you are there with the experience. They promote that person. You that has been there, building, putting the hard work, you're not promoted. But
Yeah.
this is a platform whereby you get recognition. Any little and small effort, it's recognized. Let me
Mhm.
not even talk about personal development. It's because of this amazing company that
Yeah.
you see this Bianca. I ended up having my talk show. I
Hmm.
was this girl that I would, when I talk in public, like I couldn't I can sing in public because I can close my eyes and
Yeah.
connect with my spirit. I don't care. No one's looking, even if anyone's
Right.
looking, I cannot see them. My eyes are closed.
Yes.
But when it comes to talking in public, oh my God, I would
Hmm.
feel like let the ground just swallow me. And I'm an introvert in nature, a
Hmm.
person that if you don't approach me, I just stay in my corner in my lane. I won't say
Hmm.
anything. That's,
Hmm.
so those are the major things that I love about this business.
Yeah.
Like, there are things that with money, of course, the income as well is amazing, great compensation plan,
Hmm.
great initiatives like holidays, all expenses paid holiday. There's so much like to gain on the financial side, and also
Hmm.
things that are not that money cannot buy. I've gained
Yeah.
skills that
Hmm.
I can transfer. And
Yeah.
this for me is like another avenue. From
Hmm.
this business, I'll be creating other businesses. You
Wow.
understand? So this
Yeah.
is kind of like a stepping stone for me.
Hmm.
This prayer that I was saying, God, I have these big dreams that I need to accomplish, but how will I do it? So
Yeah.
this is now my ticket.
Yeah.
This business is my ticket now to expand and do bigger and greater
Hmm.
things.
Oh yes, and I am so looking forward to the bigger and greater things. Oh my goodness!
Mm.
And once again, just by listening to you, you would never think that you're an introvert by nature.
I know, hey, I know, hey, when
But
after the personal development has kicked in, of course. I mean, like you
yeah,
yourself said that you're an introvert, you were like shy. No,
yeah,
I mean, imagine, that this is what is really amazing that I love about this
Mhm.
digital space,
Mhm.
because you were a shy girl, I was a shy girl. That's something
Yeah.
we have in common. You have a talk show, I have a talk show.
Yeah.
Imagine people that didn't like to talk, but now they are talking. What they're doing is talking.
Right.
Isn't that amazing? I'm
Yes.
just like
It's crazy.
loving
It
it.
is. And I love the fact that it seemed like that the business that you're in, it just blossomed you.
Mm,
And being in that personal development space, not only you're developing your business or developing
mhm,
those goals even more to expand, but you're
mhm,
developing that personality of you and just allowing it to blossom and come out. And I can relate so wholeheartedly to it because I kind of deem myself as an ambivert. I can, go across the board with it.
mhm.
But the ambivert only comes out in moments like this. But afterwards, I'm like, look, give me the sofa and some cover and just like, whew,
Yeah,
and breathe.
hey.
Like, oh, I did it. But my main thing for myself, my goal was, it's just, you never know what's on the other side. Like when you get out of those
Mm,
comfort zones
mm,
and you
mm.
get out of the limiting belief of your own self,
Beliefs. Mm,
how you can really keep yourself hindered.
mm,
And it comes to a thing of which is greater, is it your fear or your purpose? And so
mm,
for me, I was like, I know I have this great big vision that I want to do, and I have good people supporting me and everything, and they're constantly, oh, Sasha, you could do this, you could do this and this. And I'm finding a way of formulating and pulling it all together. So I just basically said yes to my purpose. My purpose is so much bigger than the fear of me talking in front of people, because that was
mm.
my thing. I did not, even as a kid, I did not, especially like when they call you in school and say, hey, can you read the next 5 lines? What I'm saying? You're like, no, not
I
me.
can relate. I can relate.
Because
I
I
can
get
relate.
nervous. I would
Mm,
stutter over my words and I'll just be like, oh my
mm,
gosh, I am not speaking in front of anybody. But I like to say the quote that I've always said.
mm,
I've been saying this for over 20 years now. The
mm.
thing you shy away from is the thing you always end up doing. And
Isn't
so,
it?
yeah, so when I realized that for myself many, many years ago, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, and it hit me. The things you shy away from are the things that you end up doing. And everything
Wow.
that I've shied away from is where I'm at right now, just because I said
Wow.
yes, so the purpose and everything that even how God just aligned, it's just wonderful. We just got to say yes to it and just get rid of the procrastination, the fears, and the limited belief and the thinking and everything. And um and that leads me to some other questions. I really enjoy this conversation, you guys. We're having a great time.
Mm.
I know we always say 30 minutes, but if we go over, as long as it's on their hour, we're good. So it's Saturday. Y'all still in the bed. Y'all can still watch.
Yeah.
Nobody has nowhere to go right now.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're watching from overseas, because I know your time's a little bit
Mm.
different. So I'll be mindful for that. But so talking about childhood, I know it was one of the
Mhm.
things that you asked me in our
Mhm.
conversation the other day. And like how far back did you get started? So as a child, I know you said that you've always had this
Mhm.
passion, the dream to do
Mhm.
something big. When you were younger, when did you really acknowledge that for yourself, or did you see it for yourself? At what age were you at?
Okay. Actually, from primary school,
Mhm.
what will I say? Like, I grew up in an environment. Look, what will I say? I grew up in a family that I would say, and I won't say that we were poor. I won't say that
Mhm.
we were too rich, but at least we lived in a good area. We were at least affording things, and most of the people in the area, they were from rich backgrounds.
Mhm.
And I've been someone that doesn't like looking down on people, right?
Mhm.
So I used to associate myself with everybody. Like when I see someone being looked down upon or being suppressed, I like to get closer to those kind of people and
Mhm.
associate myself with those people, because so that led me to like to start thinking. And I was like I went from childhood. I had this mindset to say, my father's money is not my money.
Mm.
you know
Mhm.
that's the mindset that I had from childhood. I said, my father's money is not my money. So
Mhm.
he would give us our dad would give us like pocket money for the whole month. That's
Okay.
how, how strict he was. He would plan
Mm-hmm.
and say, okay, this is your money for the month. You need to manage it, right?
Yeah.
So when I get money from my pocket money, some of it maybe those children I know that are from poor backgrounds, I'll take a little bit and share with them. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'll take part of the money and go and buy sweets or something or make sandwiches, something that I can resell and make money. So I
Okay.
already started from primary school doing that, you
Uh-huh.
know. I started from primary school doing that. And yeah, as we were going along, what will I say? I would say, if you have greatness in you, you will know it.
Mm-hmm.
I think from my childhood, I realized that there was something great. People were prophesying, saying so many great things about me that I'm going to be
Mm-hmm.
great. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, everywhere I go, like I know I can remember like we normally have prayers this January, every January, like the first week of January. Every January when I come, there's prophecy and it's about my future,
Okay.
me being successful. And this has been my story from
Mm-hmm.
childhood. So I've always known that I have this greatness. I'm going to achieve great things. How? I don't know. But I say, I put it to God. I say, glory be to God. And I say to God, God, keep always make me to remain humble,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of the situation I am. So from childhood, I realized at that age, from primary school, let me just
Mm-hmm.
leave it there. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
because I know the
wonderful.
time is
That's
fast, but yeah.
that is so wonderful. And it's like
Mm,
you brought up a good point because a lot of times, like you say, if there's greatness in you,
mhm,
it's there. A
mhm,
lot of times it is it's ourselves. Sometimes we're our worst enemies is how we
mhm,
view ourselves, even though we have that greatness. And
mm,
then, or we may just want to be like in a mediocre lifestyle or just
mhm,
staying in our comfort zones. But then it's always that one moment, that really can just pull you out of those comfort zones and get you
mm,
into alignment with that greatness that was already there. And
mm.
and just listening to you, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, are we related somewhere? Like there's so many.
Yes, we are
I'm like,
related. That's why
like,
we connected. That's why
yeah,
it was
look
that
through
connection.
that ancestry line or something, because there's a lot. But it's wonderful because when you can sit here and talk to different people and from different backgrounds and cultures, and you can really start seeing each
How
other,
it
you
relates.
mirroring each
Mm,
other and the
mm,
commonalities.
mm.
That's just like what example of alignment or
You
just
actually attract what you are, isn't
attracted,
it?
yeah,
Yes.
so this
Mm-hmm.
is phenomenal. And then like
Mm,
one of the things I was going to mention, like I'm just going to just share a little something about myself, you guys. I don't know if my mom's still watching or not, but
mm-hmm.
I was so excited to do the interview with you and also to have you up here
Mm-hmm.
because you're representing Dublin. And
Mm-hmm.
with my ancestry heritage on my grandmother's side, we have Irish. So it's almost like
Yay!
I give back to, cross the water, like, hey, cousins, hey, family, or whatever. But it's something about one of the things that I know that's big for me and my family is always looking at legacy and
Mm-hmm.
looking at heritage. And when we
Mm-hmm.
understand the different waves that's in the ancestry line, there's always greatness that comes from everything. And
Mm-hmm.
a few months back I did that's something that we always knew, but a few months back I did my own ancestry test
Wow,
and everything.
DNA.
So
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
saw so many other, cultures and nationalities that were there, and I'm like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, that kind of makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
so forth. But you know, you already have your identity of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know that for a fact. Then you are exposed to the more of who you are and
Mm-hmm.
all of those that have come before you and the power of that. So it's just like, and then when you just, like I said, just meet good people and you can sit here and just have a good conversation before everybody else. Like, I'm not forgetting you guys are here. So many people up here chiming in, but at the same time, it just feels like we just having our own little
I
conversation.
know. I know. I'm so glad that you have Irish ancestry. And
Yeah.
this is an open invitation for me to host you whenever you want to come to Dublin. Just let me
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Like, that, yeah, you are sorted. You have Bianca.
Yeah.
Bianca got your back. Yeah, I'd love you to come here and, do a tour around Ireland.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
so my
Mm.
mom just chimed in. Her name is Linda. Let me put it
Okay.
up here. It's in the
Oh
DNA.
yeah, I saw she followed me. Yeah, hello, mommy.
Yeah, so do we have, let's see, who else is saying some things over here? We have September. She was talking about the comfort zones and
Mm-hmm.
agreeing with that. And let's see what else. So true, the enemy lies where you're afraid. Oh, yeah, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And even with
Mm-hmm.
September, she has this amazing event coming up in June
Mm-hmm.
11th, that I'm honored to be a part of. And we're going to be empowering women. So there's a little plug for September. Queen.
Wow, I'll definitely come
So
and join
definitely
as well.
follow her, Bianca. Y'all follow
Mm-hmm.
each other. Definitely everybody follow each other. That's what we're
Mm-hmm.
here for. We're here for to be able to
To support
let
each
people
other.
know
Mm-hmm.
what's going on in other people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
This is what this whole thing is about. Everybody has a business. Everybody have
Mm-hmm.
something great going on, or they're creative, and or just like yourself, Bianca. You said you're a gospel singer. I know we talk
Mm-hmm.
about a lot of business, but even with that, like, how did you? Was it something you started at childhood, or something you just kind of blossomed into?
Well, like singing has been my passion from childhood. I started singing like in from like I would say in school, in the school choir and so on, but in church as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like from childhood, I've been my mom has raised us to be people that go to church, so I started there,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm actually still even looking on going the path as taking it as a career as well, like seriously as a career. But
Okay.
it's just that there was so much going on for me, and I thought I wasn't ready because I know that it's very demanding. you know
Mm-hmm.
I've worked with so many of our artists from my country as well, so I see the kind of work that is required
Yeah.
for you, like to thrive as an artist. So
Mhm.
it's very demanding, and right now my hands are really really full. So I'm one person that doesn't want to dive into something that I know that I don't start what I cannot
Mm.
finish. So
Right.
I want, when I see that I'm settled down, then I can go down that path as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
that's amazing. That's wonderful.
mm,
And
mm.
when you're ready, we have to get you back on our show to do the whole gospel thing, because we are starting a independent music artist spotlight on
Wow,
this
that's
podcast.
nice.
So yeah, so every
Hmm.
artist will get like 30 minutes of platform. We could do a listening party, we could do a mini concert, whatever it is, we can do it. So that was like one of the things on the flip side of what I've done in life is managing any artists and actually consulting and all that good stuff. So
Wow,
yeah, if they on this platform, we're gonna make sure they are promoted well. But I
absolutely.
really appreciate you so much for being here. I do want you to let people know how they can find you.
Wow, thank you so much once again, Sasha. Excuse me. Well, my Facebook name is Bianca Ayila. My YouTube channel is Real Talk with Bianca. And my Instagram is Bianca Ayila as well. And on TikTok, I'm Femme Bianca, which is FEMME, then
Mhm.
Bianca. And
Okay.
what other platform did I? Yeah, on Twitter, I'm also Bianca Ayila.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
So
And I'll make sure.
uh,
Okay.
my email address is healthylivingnow with b@gmail.com. That's how
Perfect,
you can
perfect.
reach out to me. Thank you.
And I'll make sure everybody, all this information is going to be on the chat in this platform. And I'll also make sure that it's on every platform that we actually stream on, including the
Okay.
audio version on Spotify and all
Okay.
the streaming services. So they'll be out there. Because I definitely want people to, when they hear this, when they see it and hear it, I want them to be able to reach out to you as well, and
Mhm.
um, and stay connected. So I'll definitely make sure everybody has the contact information. But I really appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this show. Um, it's just been a wonderful thing. I just had to look at the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, we could keep going,
I
going,
know,
going.
right? We
But
just got carried away.
I know.
Wow.
So thank you so much, everybody, for chiming in. So Miss Bianca, go ahead and just. I got a few more things to tell everybody before we go, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, you guys, that was Miss Bianca Ayila. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. I know that you like these things, so definitely like, follow, and share all of our platforms. I know it's a lot: YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify. iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music, and two more coming. So definitely like, follow, and share. This is what we do. The platform is not just for you to hear my voice or to see my face or whatever, but we're bringing other people on for you to understand and know what they have going on in their lives. Network and build some type of connection with everybody, look into their products and services and all that good stuff. And once again, I have, if you want to be a show sponsor, if you want to be interviewed on this show as well, you can reach out to us at according to Sacha at gmail.com. Once again, that is according the number 2 Sacha at gmail.com. We definitely would love to have you. We are actually scheduling for our 3rd season, which starts in October. I know we're still getting through our 1st season of conversations. Our 2nd season will start in June, and then our 3rd season of conversations will start in October. So get on board this train, you guys, because we're really definitely doing some things. Next things are actually coming up on According to Sacha that we have in the works. We have the Kids Hour. If you have a young entrepreneur out there, anybody under the age of 18, we definitely want to interview them on Saturdays. We do have that coming up. Just reach out to us at the same email address. If it's your child, somebody you know, just connect us and we can go ahead and get them on the show on a Saturday morning. So that will be our Saturday morning show once that starts, and we'll still come to you at 11 a.m. Probably twice a month or so, be however many we have. We don't know yet, but we're going to be here on those days at 11 a.m. Also, we have, if you're an independent music artist out there, if you managing somebody or if you know somebody that is, we do have our Vibes showcase, that we're starting as well. We're starting that in April. And so we're going to be showcasing 30 minutes platform for any independent music artist that is out there. It's a great promotion. Like I say, all the platforms that we're on. And then you can be creative with it. You could have a mini concert or a listening party. We can interchange interviews that way. So however you want to be creative, we'll work with you on that and get you all set up with that as well. So once again, I have 2 sponsors I do have to show before we close out, and I'll be right back. Shakina Luster, author of The Prophet, a Christian fiction book full of action, and Single Mom, a collective of single mothers that have come together to share their story. Purchase the book today at info@ShakinaRenee.com and advertise with us at according to Sacha at gmail.com.
Hey family, this is Chanel from Power Couples in Business, and I'm so excited to have you guys here. We are going to teach you how to use Groupon to grow your business. We have used it, we've helped others use it, and now we're super excited to help you use it so that you can start seeing some leads come into your business, so you can start attracting clients that already want what you have. These leads are already buying your products on the Groupon platform. Now we're going to show you how to turn those Groupon clients into your clients. So go ahead and let's get started with growing your business with Groupon today. Or check out our website, www.powercouplesinbiz.com. That's powercouplesinbiz.com.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. I do have one shout out. Well, I have a lot of shout outs this morning. So I want to say thank you to everybody who chimed in. Rajina, good morning. I saw you come up. September, thank you so much for everything. To Linda Moore, my mother. Oh, yes, my mom supports. Hey, Troy, thank you so much. Ify. And I think that's everybody that actually chimed in. But anybody else that was watching out there, thank you so much. And then also we have, I don't want to say your name wrong, but all the way from India, we have Pastor Sandanam. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Watching us from India, you guys. I told you we're international. India is another place we're gonna have to get you up here too. India is another place that's dear to my heart. I do have some corporate clients that are based out of India in Bangalore. Wipro is the name of the group. So I've been working with them for about 4 or 5 years doing their 5Ks. Here locally, but I want wonderful group of people that I love working with. So I just want to definitely give that shout out, you guys. So, we're doing great things. Marlene McDonald, thank you for joining us before we close out. And thank you so much, everybody. Remember to command your day and be great in everything that you do. Reach out to us according to Sacha at gmail.com for more information on ads, interviews, and more. So I will see y'all. Thank you for tuning in with us on this morning. Bye.